The next item I want to cover is how we're going to be able to add some marking lines or directions, say if something we don't want to key but we want to know where it is. Here's kind of a cool way to do that. So I'm going to start with T2 here. I'm going to make a plane on these two lines. Let's create a sketch. And I'm just going to drop like a rectangle on here. And a good etch line is usually 20 thou. Big, it seems to look honestly the best. So make that about 10 thou so it's centered. Then I can drag this. I don't want to cross the edge, I just want to come up to here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do what we do with the etching in the other direction. So I'm gonna go 2 inches above, offset from surface. Alright, let's go in, let's call it 0.01, and there we are. It's really important that we make sure that this marking line does not cross the cut edge. We do not want to mix our marking with our cutting. So we'll end it right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and edit this one. I can go back and use the same plane from the other tube. And then I'm going to add this rectangle back in here to make sure it lines up. Do that, and I can leave it right there. Oops, let's do extrude cut. Gonna offset it above the tube. Reverse offset. And now this is a pretty cool feature. So now, since we don't have a key, but we have a laser etched line. So this is gonna be pretty sweet when it comes to being able to line stuff up that maybe I don't need a key, but I need some help or assistance in deciding where it is, or maybe I want to make a cut line for a saw. This is a good solution for being able to do that. So this is a good trick. Now it's also something you could do is you could even write directions on the tube, or maybe you make a some sort of circle with a number that can relate to a drawing to tell people what to do with it. There's all sorts of things you can do. So you can get pretty wild with the marking. But this is a good example of something I do pretty often that helps with assembly.